we explored this area of the North Island, looking for unreported invasive animals.
As we drove to a new location, we passed a road sign asking if we'd seen a wallaby. They're a kind of kangaroo endemic to Australia. They were brought to New Zealand about 150 years ago for pets and to hunt. Wallabies are an invasive species because they harm the native plants.
As we drove along, we saw a herd of red deer. People brought red deer to New Zealand for hunting and food about 175 years ago. They're a known invasive species that harms native plants. Just down the road, we saw a herd of sheep. They were brought to New Zealand for food and wool. Sheep were introduced about 255 years ago and are an invasive species here.
Next to the road, Beth spotted a rabbit. People brought rabbits to New Zealand to hunt. They are cute, but they're also an invasive species because they harm the native plants. Bye-bye, bunny.
Not far down the road, we came to a small town on a hillside. We noticed there'd been a landslide. We stopped to check it out.
Not too long ago, New Zealand had a hurricane, but they call them cyclones down here. And they had a lot of rain. And that rain soaked into the ground around here, and it's very hilly here. And the more water that soaked in, the heavier the soil got. And then suddenly, it let loose, which means it slid down the hill. And these cars behind me came down the hill, or were hit by this slippage and moved down the hill. It can move houses, trees, cars, all down the hill. It's another kind of erosion.
We continued on and came across a beach. On the beach, we found more erosion.
Here's another example. This whole hillside right here slumped down onto the beach, taking the stairs, rocks, plants, everything with it, because the sand and soil underneath of it got eroded away by the crashing waves driven by the cyclone.
And now,
It's time to play Mystery Marks. Hint, it has big ears.
it began to rain hard. We decided to visit a special place that cares for kiwis. Kiwis are a flightless bird. They cannot fly.
A biologist showed us a 4-month-old kiwi that was hatched in their research facility. This biologist has dedicated his life to learning about kiwis and protecting them from extinction. Kiwis feed mostly at night on worms and small insects. They're endemic to New Zealand.
Kiwis lay huge eggs. This is a kiwi skeleton with an egg inside. Compared to their body size, they lay the largest egg of any bird. Wow!
It stopped raining. It was time to go. We went into a nearby forest to keep testing our hypothesis. There were some huge trees. We spotted some eastern bar-tailed godwits. They're native to New Zealand. That means they came to New Zealand naturally, but can also be found outside New Zealand.
Beth spotted something in a bush. It was a giant weta. They are a kind of cricket and are some of the largest insects on Earth. They are endemic to New Zealand. This kind of weta eats plants.
Unfortunately, they are endangered because of human activities and invasive species. People are working to keep giant wetas from going extinct.
Beth spotted something in a tree. It was an elegant gecko. It remained perfectly still. They are endemic to New Zealand.
Something was moving on the ground. Do you see it? It's a tuatara. They're very unusual reptiles. They look like lizards, but they're not lizards.
Unlike lizards, they seem to like cooler weather, and adults are most active at night. They can survive for up to a year without food, and they can live to be more than 100 years old. They also have a third eye on the top of their head under their skin. We don't know exactly how they use it, but it is sensitive to light. They're endemic to New Zealand. What a remarkable reptile!
Go!